I don't know what that does. Tried to click on the thing. It doesn't do anything.
All right. Let's take it up a notch. Let's do this. Come on.
Well, that's very nice of you. Thank you very
Take
much.
it up from a 4 to a
How'd your
5.
session go? Okay, so this is episode 75.
Wow.
Wow.
With your guys' RP skills, we're gonna hit a cool century.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think we should do? I don't know. What do you think we should do?
So for this episode, we're all going to drop our armor and take on anything that walks within 3 feet of us.
Yeah,
Yes.
just start punching stuff.
Krasden goes murder hobo.
With special guest Corbin. My
We need-
players
we
hurt my
need some
head
more
and a lot
experience to get
and a lot of
started.
death. Oh no.
Oh no.
Yeah. Well, migraines are part of the GM territory. The name of this episode is A Key, a Lock, a Vault, a Promise.
So, you want to hear a story about the Vault Hunters?
Can we do that campaign again?
We can try. That was fun.
I loved the Borderlands campaign with all of my heart.
Uh,
Clearly, because it's my Twitch name.
I wish everybody did. Okay. So where did we leave off last session? Story time with Bagby.
Story time with Bagby. Okay, so last week, which was actually 2 weeks ago, so it feels like a really long time ago, and I'm really surprised that I am the one who remembered what happened, considering I haven't taken notes.
Story time with Bagby.
Campaign. Yes, I'm getting there. This is why you chose me, so you have to deal with how my character would tell this story.
Uh-huh.
So, I don't remember how it started, but I do remember that we found out somehow that when the threads that were Adris's and various other folks' memories were no longer in Adris's tower, or potentially like within some of those. Oh! There were wards. There were runes and wards on top of the building with the mages that stopped the magic, so the silence couldn't hear us up there. So we figured, oh hey, Ori, could you recreate those runes in our creepy like cult room that we found in our house that we didn't know was there? So Ori recreated the runes, and then we tried looking at some of the memories, thinking that perhaps then we wouldn't have that connection anymore. And lo and behold, it worked. So Bagby spent a good deal of time.
Yes, Bars, you're correct. It was cult. It was the cult rack.
Yes. Bagby spent a good deal of time watching all of Adris's memories. And finally found one that was basically outlining what happened the last time the vault opened.
Mm-hmm.
And found out that when the vault opens, it's not just like a door magically appears in the crutches. Oh no, the whole city like raises up and the walls go up in the air thousands of feet. And last time it happened, thousands of people died. So Bagby went and, well, why am I saying Bagby? I'm Bagby. So I went and told the boys that we needed to somehow figure out how to warn the city and start getting people out of the city with the day that we have left before this vault is going to open. So we had a debate about whether or not we should go tell Leslie, the captain of the guard, or whether we should go try and find the prince or find out where the prince is, because he had the bracelet that brought his lover back, and maybe that would, like, maybe he had another charge to do a cool wish thing. Bagby decided to just run and tell Leslie because she's super fast. He did not take the news well. He was displeased. But he said that he would start spreading the word and do what he could. He also told Bagby that the prince is hiding up north near the elves.
I think it was actually Norm that told us that.
Sure,
Well-
someone told us that the prince was hiding up north. I don't remember. I'm just
Right.
making half
While
of
you were
this up.
talking to the captain, we summoned Norm with a quesarito or something like that. I don't remember.
Right.
And talked to him for a bit, and he said that the prince was with the elves up north.
Right.
Leslie found out where he was. Norm was just telling us that he wasn't particularly welcome up there because he wasn't supposed to have left home.
Yeah, and he was, in fact, a wanted fugitive.
So then we all came back together, and Norm was there that we summoned with a quesarito. And then we had the conversation about what the hell to do. And we talked a little bit about, do we go down to Krasden and see Hollowell and get the lock? But then if we have the lock, what if Adris steals the lock from us? And then it's essentially our fault if that opens. So, we're kind of rock and hard place. And then Joe thought, well, if the prince is up with the elves, he could go talk to Tayanel, his patron, and see if Tayanel could help us, and I will get back to that. And then Bagby thought, oh, well, and my magic knowledge, because I have that for some reason as a monk, I have read that sometimes people can use objects that belonged to someone as a focus to then teleport to that person. And she thought, well, we have these pictures that were Adris's. Maybe we could use that, and Norm could teleport us directly to Adris, and we could just have final boss fight and end the game. And everyone thought, hey, that's a great idea. So let's practice. And we gave Norm something to hopefully teleport the other three, Crucible, Ori, and Duncan, somewhere.
To you.
To me. Oh, right. Yeah, I gave him my goggles and said, okay, I'm going to run hide in the house, and you teleport to me as a test. And I ran and hid kind of outside where Joe was talking to Tayanel, and Norm teleported and did not teleport to where I physically was, but instead teleported to my house. So those three are down in Krasden right now. And then Joe came out of the room and said, hey, Bagby, I did a whoopsie doopsie. And hasn't had time to explain to Bagby why he did the oopsie doopsie, so I can't tell you why, but Joe could probably tell you why he made an oopsie doopsie.
Yeah, it's not that I made a mistake recently. It's just happened a while ago. But I tried to speak to Tayanel, and he did not answer. I accidentally spoke to his daughter, Ernest, the princess, and she was very, very worried. She said she was going to be running away and fleeing because it sounds like not only did Tayanel kind of screw us at the party with the Minotaurs, he didn't send the A-team, he sent his shitty troops to help us, but his army was getting ready to march, and she thought he was going to attack Adinagard once Adris did his thing and weakened the city. So she just told me to be careful. I said the same to her. She did warn me that he had, I didn't get much details, but something about a suit of armor for me, and it sounded bad. Yeah, and Bagby actually came into the room I was in, and I gave her the knife that kills anything, and said, I handed it to her and said, I made a big mistake. That's where we ended.
So Bagby immediately stabs Joe in the face.
And
All right, go ahead and roll to hit.
Character.
I'm kidding.
My new character's name is Chuckles McFuckface.
You don't want to go with your trivia name?
So just a suggestion, I think we should end each episode with a recap. That way, next time we meet and we forget what we're doing, we can go to the video and just watch the last 5 minutes, and then we're ready to go for.
That's
this
actually not a terrible
next
idea if
evening.
I had the energy to edit a video into the beginning of this. It's actually not a bad idea. Something to use for later when I'm not GMing.
Or I could just hit record on Zoom at the very end after we've signed off when we do a recap. Then it's not on the video.
You're a genie. You know that? That's why we hired you, buddy.
Well,
We don't pay him.
what's that? Every pig finds a something. I don't know.
Yeah.
What?
Every pig finds a something. That's the saying.
Okay. Then we're gonna pick up in Krasden with
Are we in Krasden or Krasden?
it was Krasden, wasn't it?
Right, because we're
Yes,
at
we
our
were
house
in
then, right?
Bagby's office. So
Yeah.
it's been said Krasden several times. I said Krasden once, and then it was always Krasden after that.
Krasden then. Oh, and also we should probably mention that we did find out that the map, it updates immediately, like real time. That's the thing we figured out. For sure.
Yep.
So there's that.
All right. So, oh God, why did all this open? Fucking OBS. Everywhere.
Well, Norm, this is a bit of a whoopsie doopsie. But don't take us back just yet. We might have something we got to take care of here, and I might have a way to get us back quickly without you having to use your last bit of juice on the teleports.
Okay. Yeah. Cool. Sorry.
Also, you were saying earlier that you wanted to go back to Krasden.
Me? He said that?
He said something about wanting to just
I
lay
believe-
low from the authorities, hanging out in the treehouse.
I think it was a throwaway line.
Yeah, it was.
Oh, that was a throwaway line. Okay, never mind.
I was gonna say that doesn't. I don't remember that. But
You
sure.
can never really tell with Norm, you know.
It's true.
So yeah.
Okay. So what are you gonna go do?
Or you say you had a plan, so why don't you lay it out for us then?
I need to find a plant.
Right. Can you narrow it down a bit for us so maybe we can help you?
Any large plant life.
Any one of them?
Yep. So we'll keep an eye out for that. But beyond that, should we go to Hollowell and get what she's got for us, or is that best to be left with her?
Well, we're here and we had her make it. And if we need to shut things and we don't have a handle, that would be quite bad. But if we do have one, at least we can shut things. Crucible, what do you think?
No, I totally agree with that. It's been made. I'd rather have it and not need it than not have it and need it.
Aye.
And are you talking a tree, Ori? Like that big? Or are you talking some, I don't know, fern?
You guys would have seen Underdark parks and shit around here. I mean, this is a major city. They would have had shrubbery and whatnot.
Anything large enough for us to pretend it's a doorway.
Yeah, there'd have been mushroom trees.
Like shrubs and trees then?
No.
Sure.
So yep,
So-
to Hollowell's and then to the mushroom park. I can't believe I just said that out loud. Norm, calm down.
Two of us are already left.
So is Norm going with you? Did you guys take Norm with you? Or do you
Yep.
leave Norm to his own devices?
Norm, you're coming with us.
Okay. Are you going to leave Norm unaccompanied, or
I would like him to have arrest warrants with as few factions as possible.
Well, he's holding. The so you get yes. You are able to You don't know where Hollowell exactly is. That would be the first thing you would need to tackle.
Let's pull out the Marauders map.
Again, I feel like I'm explaining this to Patrick every session. It only shows the under part of Adina Guard.
Yeah. Where's Lacey at then? She's got to be close by.
Yeah, sure, we'll have her around.
I just turn around and there she is. Oh!
She would be downstairs in her office, but yes, she can be there.
I knock on her office door. Lacey, are you in there?
Yeah.
Hello there. It's
What the hell are you?
Duncan.
What the hell are you doing here?
Oh, just thought I'd come by and say hello. Also, do you know where Hollowell is?
Yeah, we had her set up with a little workshop down. Okay. Is Bagby here?
Oh no, it's just me and Oren, Crucible, and Ori's Da.
Okay.
So
I gotta be weird. I gotta be frank with you. I don't think we're close enough friends for you to show up and just do stuff.
Oh, right. Sorry. You know, just thanks then.
No, I could tell. Paige, take them down to Hollowell's workshop.
Right. That was quite nice of you. Hello, Paige. It's nice.
Say hi to
nice.
Bagby
See you
for
again.
me.
Right. Oh, certainly will. Do you need? I suppose I'm gonna see her quite soon. Then you need me to take her or anything? Like maybe some, I don't know, like papers or things.
Oh, nothing that serious.
Right. Okay then. Well, you have a lovely day.
You have a great day too.
I will. Thank you.
Yeah, it was really awkward.
Do you think so? I thought it went quite well.
No, I
Quite a
think
nice
you did
person.
perfectly fine there, Duncan. You did fine, but I mean, just the situation itself was awkward.
Oh yeah, do the shoulder movement so that it's very clear to the voice in the sky that we are constantly in motion here.
All right.
No dawdling this time.
It's gonna take you a minute to get down there. Joe and Bigby.
I just give her. I mean, we already did the recap, so I just give her a recap of what happened. I don't believe I've held anything back, so I'm not going to start now.
Why is this not working?
That's really shitty.
Oh, I fucking hate this.
Yes, it is.
Unless, hear me out on this. We let them
Thanks for the follow. Not really here.
invade. We encourage them to invade, like tonight-ish. An invasion causes chaos, causes people to flee and run and try and leave the city. And then when the walls rise up that our friends the elves don't know about, it stops the invasion by killing the elf army.
Two issues I see with that. I like your problem solving, first of all.
Thank you.
One, if they invade an unprepared Idina Guard, I don't think there's going to be a whole lot of humans that make it out alive.
Okay.
So that's an issue. They'll probably kill all of them. And two, I'm like 98% sure Tayanol knows more about the vault than we do.
Okay. Addendum. we continue to
Good use.
thank you. We continue to evacuate citizens. There are going to be casualties either way because they're not going to get out fast enough. The vault is opening whether we want it to or not. Which sucks.
Really think our best chance is the prince.
Thanks
I
for the follow, Prudence.
really think the prince doesn't have any more charges on that bracelet. A bracelet with multiple charges of wish on it is going to be like a bajillion gold. But
yeah, it's almost
go
like
for it.
he's the prince of the entire nation, though.
I'm just saying, I think that is a long shot, and we need to think a little bit more practically. But we can go for it. You can go for it all you want. I'm coming up with a practical solution.
All right, what's your practical solution?
I mean, people are going to die either way, and I think we have to just sort of be okay with it. I'm leaning into my Nitma stage of life. I feel like I've crossed the bridge, and now I'm Nitma. People are going to die. Teonel knows more about this than we anticipated, or no. Teonel has sort of become a problem for you. Let's lock Teonel in the box. No more patron, no more problems.
I mean, that'd be nice.
Play along with his game. Say, of course, we're on your side. Here, help us. Whoopsie doopsie, you're in the box.
Hit him with the whoopsie doopsie.
I don't know. I'm spitballing here, but
I'm thinking. Have we met, aside from Crucible, who's not here, have we met any clerics that are more than chumps here in town?
I don't know if you would be aware of it, but yes.
Or would our wizard friend, the divination wizard, are wizards able to cast sending?
I don't think so.
I don't believe.
I mean, you're ones you would be aware of immediately. You know, Bill is as a cleric of some sort of magical talent. He served with Crucible, and Crucible said he was pretty talented once.
Got it.
Okay.
Jenny's desk,
Yes.
nearby-ish.
Yes.
We go there. I really think we need to contact the prince. We've met the prince. We have a vague idea of where he is. I feel like we should be able to send him a letter, right?
Sure.
Yeah.
Worst case scenario, we lose like what? 4 hours? 5 hours? I don't know. It's not long to there and back.
Wizards can cast sending. So can bards, a great old one, warlock, and a peace domain cleric.
Yeah, I feel like as soon as I asked that, I feel like Joe wouldn't know that. So
Probably not, but
yeah.
Bagby has a +8 in Arcana, so
Bagby's
She might.
cheating on Wikipedia currently.
Do you want to try that idea? I don't see any way we don't have like 75% of the humans die here without intervention from above, like a wish.
you're probably right about that. I don't see a way that the humans survive. At least the ones in the Dina Guard.
I mean, I know a lot of them are really shitty, but we've also met a bunch of good people here too.
I mean, I'll write the
We've met
letter.
a few good people here.
Also,
I'll use the desk to write the letter.
Jenny's
that's fine.
desk is in Aegis' house.
Mm-hmm.
No, it's in Ara. Sorry, it's in Ara.
It's in
Right,
Aura.
It's in Ara.
lighthouse
Yeah,
in
it's in the
Aura.
lighthouse in Ara. Forgot
But
that.
what is that, like 2 hours there? Like it was
Yeah,
pretty
it's like
close,
an hour and
wasn't
a
it?
half too.
Right,
Sailing.
It's not very far.
Wouldn't you think that maybe Adris would have also had one if Jenny had one?
Did we
I don't
see any
know.
evidence of it? We were detecting magic pretty thoroughly in their house.
I'm thinking his office. That's where he would spend the majority of his time to receive letters.
Okay, we can check there first. That's a lot closer.
That's what I'm thinking, saving time in case there's something in his office. That
All
we
right,
could-
Herschel!
Yes!
Oh, also, I told you the other three got teleported away. I have no idea where they are.
Yeah, I assume that you filled me in on that when we were
I'm just
catching up.
reminding you, no clue. No clue whatsoever where they are.
Yep, I'm
Where's
just
Herschel?
gonna. I know Norm was here.
Mhm.
All right, you said that. So I mean, we
Yep,
can make
yep.
a reasonable assumption they teleported somewhere.
But I think we need to have a serious conversation on what happens if they don't get back. Saving the world might be up to us, Joe, you and me.
Okay, What-
We'll think about it later, but it's a real
one
possibility.
thing at a time. All right. So I talked to Herschel. Herschel, we're gonna leave. We'll be gone. I
Yes.
don't know, like 6 hours maybe.
Okay.
The rest of the people, when they get back, tell them we're going to go to Adris's office,
Adris' office.
and if that doesn't work, we're going to Ara,
Ara.
and then we're coming back.
Coming back.
Okay, and that's just the three that you know. Just tell
Adris'
them that.
office in Ara, and then you're coming back.
That's good enough. We'll call it good. You do this properly, and I'll give you a bunch of chickens.
Oh, I like chickens.
All right, let's get going.
Channeling my inner pancake for this one.
Yeah.
So
Why
I think
does this
between
not
me and
work?
Bagby, we should be able to reasonably remember where it is. But I don't remember how far away we are in the city.
I hate this so much. All right. Yes, you will be. You would be able to get back to his. It'll take a second. Back downstairs. You are at Hollowell's.
Downstairs is in Krasden, not downstairs
Krasden.
is in downstairs of the house. I'm just pointing it out for those who are watching.
Sorry.
No, it's fine.
Bad
I got you.
narrator, because
I got you.
I'm gonna redo this entire.
How did we get back to the house?
There's so much hate in my heart.
The downstairs part specifically.
No.
Yeah.
It won't close the fucking. It has every file open in the OBS scene for every show, and it won't close any of them.
Oh.
So I have to scroll through all of it. And I don't know what update happened, but OBS just keeps resetting my cursor to the top, so I'm having to scroll all the way back down to and finding where this shit is, as opposed to just being able to hover it and turn it on and off. Sorry. Fucking OBS. Every time. Okay.
There needs to be like a block all updates option.
Yes, you've found yourself in a workshop way down by the lava flow. Warm as hell down here. And Hollowell walking in, first off, it's a much better setup than she last had. This is a full foundry, like blacksmith's foundry that she's managed to be given here. And she's actually got a couple of Ignans helping her out. They look like they're doing relatively menial tasks, but they're there helping.
Hollywell, hello.
Who's...
Duncan.
She pulls up some welding goggles. Duncan! Baby!
there.
Come here! Oh, come here! Hugs!
Right.
Hugs, hugs,
Yes,
hugs.
of course. Of course.
Ori,
Okay.
Ori,
Yep, we're doing hugs now.
Crucible. Can I have a hug? Crucible.
You know, when that happens, I always feel like I need an adult in the room.
All right, no hug for you. Well, I got good news. I got good news for you. I made the thing.
Right. Excellent.
Great timing.
It's amazing how much quicker you can get crap done when you have capable help. She starts pointing around. I don't know why I didn't move down here sooner. I mean,
really
other
is
than
a fantastic setup. I'm just wondering, like, when you're gonna have time to deliver all the toys.
it's funny. I'm just kind of experimenting at this point, going nuts. She walks over to a nearby table and picks up a small onyx-colored knob.
This I am particularly proud of.
And it's nothing more than a pull for a door, a pull latch for a door. That's it. There you are. This big, maybe.
Okay, cool. Who wants to be in charge of the thing that potentially saves or ends the world? Nose goes.
I'll go ahead and take it.
I can take
Okay.
it. Are you sure?
Put it-
I don't
Put it in
mind.
your moist box, Duncan.
I could put it in my box, but I think Crucible. I
I think
trust you with it, though. I think I trust you with it quite. I think you should have it.
And I no offense against your moist box there, Duncan, but I'm just thinking that maybe it needs to remain dry, just so like nothing. The
We don't
less
want a
we
slippery
screw
knot.
with this thing, the better.
Now, I've got it set up. When you attach it to another piece of metal of the same kind, okay, it will fuse instantly. So if you put it on top of the fucking box and not the door, just don't do that, okay?
So once it's fused, then there's no unfusing it. That's what you're telling us,
Well, not without tools made of the same stuff.
right? Right. So do you have some of those tools then?
Hell no, I'm not giving you any of these. Do you have any idea how much bargaining I had to do to get the ones I've gotten here?
That's fine. That's fine. I'm sure we won't screw this up.
Also, you need infernal fire, okay?
That's a bit harder, right?
Yes.
Right.
Not very portable.
Not even a little bit.
Okay then.
All right. You sure you want it? This is what you want?
Oh no, we're not sure at all, but we better take it though, just in
Okay.
case.
I was really hoping for a... Yeah, we've gotten it all figured out since I last talked to you. This is all good to go.
Well, Bagman may have figured it out by now, but she's not here, so
Okay.
So to keep it from adhering to anything between now and then, is there a way that we should?
It only adheres to stuff of the same material.
Be very
Okay.
unlikely we run into any of that.
Okay.
And unless
Okay.
you've got a birthmark nobody's aware of, I think you'll be fine.
He's a real boy.
No, he's not.
right. Well, is there anything else, Ori?
Nope, that's it. Let's go to the mushroom park.
Right. Okay then. Hollywell, it's very nice to see you again.
Yeah. Hey, thanks for bringing me back to life.
Of course.
You're welcome. Sorry we can't stay longer.
It's fine. When y'all,
Oh, what the hell! It was good to see you.
Oh, there he is. There he is. Ooh, warm from the heat. The metal is warm from the heat.
Yeah, you gotta be careful with that sometimes.
Crucible's holding the latch and she's holding one of her tools. And
She-
exactly.
Now I have a wrench with a handle.
You have a lovely foundry.
Well,
And then I turned to leave.
All right, let's go to the Mushroom Castle, forest, whatever that is.
There'd be multiple parks. You can go to any of them. I believe in your ability to try. Okay. Joe and Bagby. You're at the library. Why is it fucking...
We would head towards where Adris's office was last.
Okay. You've been there enough times. I believe in your ability to find it, despite the place being confusing. You get there, and it's been completely cleaned out.
It's not anyone else's office or anything, right? If I
No.
go in,
Nope.
I can.
No, but
Okay.
Adris doesn't even have his name on the door anymore.
Okay, I will go in and cast Detect Magic.
Okay.
Do I get any hits?
Hey, yeah, there's a hit in the desk.
I'll walk over to it. But, well, first of all, what kind of magic?
It's the kind of magic that makes sense for this.
Okay, it's just not like a fireball or something.
Now it is.
Cool. So I burn to death, and then I use the letter thing. Actually, I would just tell Bagby where it is and let her do it, because she knows how to run it.
I'm going to do a test first to make sure that it is what we think it is. So I will write, "Hey, Crucible, where the heck are you guys? You can write on this and send it back because I stamped it with Nitma's stamp. Bagby, stamp, and then put it in the desk."
Walking through the streets of Krasden, Crucible. Roll perception. Passive perception, you'd have enough, I'm sure. It'd be require like a 13 or something. There you go. Okay. Yes, you feel that also. Well, you haven't felt it a bunch, but you feel the thump in one of your pack pockets, and you kind of know what that means.
All right, I reach in, I pick it up, and I go ahead and open it. Hey guys, I think we got something from Bagby here.
It's everything she just said.
All right, she wants to know where we're at. All right, does anybody have anything to write with?
Yeah, I use this for filling out prescriptions.
I go ahead and respond to Bagby, telling her that we're in Krasden. And
All right,
that
be
we,
right back.
Just picked up the latch, and we're going to try to find a way back now. And I fold it up and...
Tell her I totally probably got this.
And then I write, by the way, Ori's going to do something, pray for us.
It returns back. Bagby.
Oh, sweet. We got the desk. Also, we're going to steal this and put it in our house, right? Like,
You would know
Just-
previously that you can't move these things. That was actually one of the things.
okay, so we're going to put a fake professor's name on the door, so that someone thinks this office has been claimed, but it is now our office. We have claimed it, and I lick the desk. I have claimed it. I have licked it. It is my own.
If only
The flu passes like crazy through goblin culture.
if only you knew someone who is very eccentric, oddly dressed, seemed spacey, like a professor type.
Norm could teach hacky sack.
Dear Prince Edine.
Do you remember his first name?
In parentheses, Andy.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I do remember his first name. I was trying to be formal. We have a bit of a situation here in Edinagard. I'm assuming you know about the vault, seeing as you're the prince and all.
68516.
It's going to open.
Yeah, I just got a message.
We
saying
should
that
probably mute Joe.
Let's go ahead and mute Joe.
Nobody's been here.
Patrick, I think you're the only one. There we go. Okay. He's about to get real angry with the delivery person. I felt it coming, and I don't think he wanted us there for that. Okay.
Well, I saw him walk back into frame and grab like a blonde, that same wig that Phil's got on, actually.
Yes. Yes. Okay, so back to the letter. Dear Prince Adine, Andy, we have a bit of a situation here in Edinagard. I assume you know about the vault, being the prince and all. Well, the vault is going to open tomorrow. Last time the vault opened, I'm not sure if you remember, thousands of people died because it literally changes the structure of the city.
Oopsie, thousands of people dead.
We are hoping to avoid massive death by asking if you perchance have another charge on that bracelet of yours. We figured it was pretty powerful, seeing as it brought your husband back to life.
Hugo, you give that carrier company your piece of your mind.
I think my mom and aunt are probably here. And Bagby will continue writing this letter while we check in with our boys downstairs.
Oh my god! If this is your first time watching Drink Industries, I'd like to say this is an off night. This is about par for the course.
Yeah.
So while they're gone, why don't we go ahead and do a prayer real quick?
Right.
Let's get pinkies in the chat, ladies and gentlemen.
And now we lost Phil as well.
Ladies, gentlemen,
Ori's
beautiful
gone.
non-binaries.
Ori's gone as well. Guess it. Oh.
I'm gonna drink bleach.
I assume Bill just went to get something to drink.
To assume correctly.
There's enough booze in his house right now. It should be fine.
Right. We'll just wait then, just a moment.
Okay.
For Ori to get ready. Is he ready then? Okay, wonderful.
Pinkies?
Pinkies. May you be poor in misfortune, rich in blessings, slow to make enemies and quick to make friends. With Lady Umberly's blessing.
Hallelujah, Ramen.
Classy. Okay. Yeah, same.
There was a little bit of that scotch that Michael brought over.
The 12-year?
Yeah.
Oh. Did you just shoot 12-year scotch?
Yeah. No, I didn't shoot it. I took a little.
Okay. Okay. Back in Krasden.
Okay, so this must be
I swear
Park.
to fucking
Okay.
God.
Right. So, Ori, you want to talk us through this then? So,
all right. So
Thanks for the follow, chair streamer.
I mean, it's not like I don't trust you or anything, but I kind of don't trust you.
Well, to be fair, it is my first time, but I was told in a dream that I could do this now. And usually that's how I find out that I can do new things.
Right. No, dreams are fine. I understand completely.
So if I had to put like very, very obvious instructions to this, we need to find ourselves a big one like that one.
Yeah.
Right.
And I'm going to touch it. And then after I touch it, we have 6 seconds to run through it.
Oh, man, we got to run?
Well, you got to move pretty quickly. I mean, we can all stand right next to it, but we just got to confidently, after I touch it, all just walk right into it.
Right, yeah. I think I'm fine with that. Let's do that. I'm not going first, though. Someone else can go first.
I'll go first. You guys just got to make sure you follow me, okay? No matter how weird it is, you got to make sure you follow me.
Right. So, I'll follow Ori then. Crucible, unless you want to go second. If you want to go second, you can go second.
Well, I'm just wondering if Ori should go last, just in case something goes wrong. He needs to fix it.
Is that something that you could do, Ori?
Yeah, kid. Is that something you could
I don't know.
do?
It doesn't matter. I can go third. Let's go.
Yep.
Right. Okay.
All right, come on, Norm. You're coming with us.
Okay.
We're going back. And I think really hard about my time hanging out, doing research at the academy with Idris back when he was our friend, and about all the nice trees there. There were lots of them that you could walk among. Some of them were so big, so there were buildings made out of them or propped up by them.
It's true.
But there was one particularly nice one in the courtyard that I would occasionally go out to whenever everybody was kind of annoying me, and I didn't want to lose my temper in front of everybody because, I gotta keep that calm demeanor for the morale of the team. So I think really hard about that tree, and I touch this big plant. And I cast travel or transport via plants. This spell creates a magical link between a large or larger inanimate plant within range of another plant at any distance on the same plane of existence.
Okay.
Right. So for the duration, any creature can step into it, and 5 feet of movement is the same as moving from that plant to the other plant.
Okay.
And I touch it, and I walk through.
And it disappears. And then I walk through it then.
Run, man! Norm stumbles, falls through it.
And then he runs into the rest of us, and we all tumble out of a tree in the middle
Crucible,
of...
do you go? You have 2 seconds, go. Okay.
Grab.
Oh, you need to unmute Joe.
I'm unmuted.
He's unmuted.
Okay, we muted you for your Karen episode because we could hear it.
Cocksuckers did exactly what I knew they were going to do. They didn't even ring the doorbell. They just said, "Oh, no one's home." Fuck you. Okay, I'm better.
Did you get it, though?
No! I'm waiting on a call from them.
Nice. Okay. Yes, you are transported from Krasden to the academy.
I'm sorry, Mike. I should have muted before I left.
No, you're fine. You're doing fine, buddy. You're doing God's work. There we go. You're in the academy.
Whoa.
Fuck me.
Is that what it looked like?
Yep.
Oh, hey, we're here.
You haven't been there in a while, but yeah. Generally,
Not
when you
that
go
I
to the
had any
academy, go to the
doubts.
library. So.
I dust myself off. So yeah, Crucible. Did Bagby say where they were exactly?
No, she was just asking where we were.
Well, I guess we better head back to the host then.
We just walked through the plant from one place to another. No one wants to talk about that. It was amazing.
You know, how's that any more amazing than traveling through a trash can?
Well, it was Ori who did it. I think that's what's amazing.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, and that it worked.
Right.
Right.
Kilo, you did
No
a
offense,
great
though.
job. I want you to know that.
That's a great accomplishment for you there, Ori. I don't want to downplay that in any way, shape.
It was amazing. It was.
That is a great accomplishment for him, okay? So, Crucible, if you could just be nice to my son.
I wasn't giving him a hard time.
Give him a nice slap on the shoulder then. Nicely done.
I pat him on the bottom. Good game.
Thanks. Thanks, guys.
Okay. Where do you go from here?
Well,
all of the children
being as we are completely unaware of the fact that they are probably 100 feet from us, we start heading back to the house.
Okay, sounds good.
You're muted.
Muted.
Thank you. It would probably be happening simultaneously that I finish writing the letter and stick it in the desk, asking the prince if he has another charge and if he can help us save the world. And
Yeah.
I stamp it. And I let him know he can write back.
Uh-huh. I love that you're fucking like maybe half a city block from each other.
Boy, I wish Ori was here.
I sense a disturbance in the force.
And if you guys don't remember, Bo is in the up by the castle. If you don't remember.
I forgot Bo was alive.
I
Wow.
also forgot Bo.
What do you
Okay.
mean he's up by the castle? What's he doing by the castle?
Because you're all working under the idea that the castle is like where the things go crazy.
Uh-huh.
So he said he's gonna go there and watch, and I don't know. He's just gonna be there.
Okay. Probably more productive than hanging out with Herschel.
He tries to be productive.
It was a graceful way of Mike saying, I don't want to be a party member anymore.
Well, you know, I felt like I was giving you guys too much help with Bill, yeah, Bo.
Well, I mean, it's not like we need it. We're fucking blowing through this campaign.
Episode 75.
The path is clear to us. We are confident and we are moving forward. See, you can see the shoulders moving. We are definitely moving.
Okay, letter is sent.
Well,
What did he say?
I haven't gotten it back yet. Good lord. Voice. We are in an
I don't know how long it
academy.
takes.
Wait, hey, Joe. So we should claim this office because this desk is unattended. So maybe you should go out while I'm waiting for the letters to come back and find some way to put a nameplate on this door of like Professor Ori or something like that. That no one will come in this office.
Got it.
Jeez, Ori, you're getting a big promotion here, bud.
Well,
Well, it has to be last
Maybe-
name.
maybe
It works
you
whether
will.
it's me or my dad, so you would have to put Professor Twinkletits.
Good luck spelling that.
actually what happens is I go outside, close the door, and with my dagger, I carve into the nameplate, spelled incorrectly, Professor Joseph Swansaw.
You definitely inside the office here.
Now here's the question.
2 F's or 2 S's.
It's a god-killing knife. How loud is it?
That's
throughout
you
the
have
rest
that
of the
one.
library.
You have that one. I'm using just.
Yeah, he has a
Oh.
regular. You have the scalpel.
It's so fun to watch. I've never seen this. It's totally foreign.
Is it a scalpel?
Yeah.
Oh. Maybe.
You're English?
We haven't talked about that in a while, but yeah, it's a scalpel.
You're right. It's a surgical tool. Yeah.
It was either that or a bone saw, and I think we're gonna go with
Ooh.
scalpel. Her mom's trying so hard to be quiet. Oh, good God. All right. What is happening? I love this show. Every week, it's just a new experience. She was intrigued. Oh, well, we'll roll her up a character. Get her in here. She can play Bo. Okay. Fucking thrown off now. So now that you're just gonna hang out waiting for that letter, yeah?
Yes, but I was asking how loud the scratching of carving into a door was.
Actually,
perhaps our friends could pick up the. What is this strange scratching sound I hear?
well, first, they're on this. They're 30 feet above you in a busy city street, and not directly above you by any means. So no, they don't hear you. Okay. You I think by the time
I come back into the room.
Yeah.
All right, done.
Is it believable? Will they totally believe this office is taken now?
I look both ways. Yes.
Good.
I know Bagby's fully aware he screwed this up.
Yeah.
All right.
I'll go to Kinko's later and get a nice laminated one when we.
You get a letter back.
Ah! I shout excitedly, Joe!
Ah!
A
I
letter!
shout an alarm. What does it say?
Did he actually scare you?
The two of us trying so hard to make enough noise that our friends hear when we aren't supposed to know that they're
There's
there.
no way in hell they would hear you. With thaumaturgy, they wouldn't fucking hear you.
I was gonna say I cast thumb. Yeah, never mind.
I shout an alarm. Okay, what's the letter say? I'm done.
That is worrying, Bagby. And coming from anyone else, I would not trust this. However, I recognize the seal of the goblin known as Nitma, and I remember what happened last time this happened. Though we have no, I will meet you at the. What do I call it? I will meet you at the council chambers. Give me 20 minutes.
We have 20 minutes to get to the council chambers. I'm assuming he means the Adina Guardian council chambers and not the downstairs council chambers.
Probably. I'm sorry, I was inexplicably screaming at somebody when you were talking to Crucible. What happened with that?
So he is extremely worried about what is happening. He remembers what happened last time the vault opened, and he's going to meet us in the council chambers in 20 minutes.
No, I mean with Crucible and the rest of them.
Oh, they were in Krasden. I don't. That's pretty much all I got. He said Ori's going to try something to get us home. Pray for us.
And they got the latch from Halliwell.
Oh, and I got the letter
Okay.
from LOL.
Can we send them another letter?
Yeah. I got plenty of paper. It's a desk.
Yeah. Put that
You know
on
what?
a t-shirt.
I should stay here and I should just send letters to all of the allies that we've made and say, hey, come help us. We've got a big fight coming up. Hey, Idolin, come help us. Hey.
I was gonna say, I mean, who do we have besides Italy?
Idolin. We've got Idolin. We've got Ernest. We've got.
I think she's out.
Yeah. We've got Brian. Is that his name? The one cleric dude, who's pretty good.
Bill.
Bill. Yeah, Bill.
Wow.
We've got all the bros that we sent to be part of the watch in Krasden for Crucible. We've got all.
Harry,
of those
Larry,
boys.
Carrie.
I assumed Brian was the name of that giant we made friends with.
We've got all the old order people.
Okay. Do you
We've
want
got
me to go?
Romida. We've got the Orc King.
Do you want me to go on ahead then?
Yeah.
I mean, I got dibs on this office if we want to come back to it later.
All right, I can probably run as fast and meet you there around the same time. I'll just write quick letters to all of our allies. I'll write letters to our 3 friends and say, hey, if you happen to make it back to the Dina Guard, this is where we are.
Okay, yeah. Them first.
Them first, okay. Dear
Okay,
Crucible. So I write a note to Crucible, and I stamp it, and I put it in the desk. And then I take, I'd say probably, I mean, they're not going to be long messages, so probably like 10, 15 minutes to 10 minutes. I'll take 10 minutes to write a quick letter of shit's going down, please come help to all of the allies we have made.
I would like a list of the people you're sending this to.
Okay.
And the reason I am asking for the list is because I know you don't remember all these people.
Idolin. I'm going to write one to Ernest.
You got to write it to Idolin. She's the most selfless of all the people you've met.
Yeah. Idolin, Ernest, Bill, Harry, Carrie, and Larry.
You don't know. You have no idea what their names are.
No, of course I don't. I'm Bagby. I don't remember people's names.
Can we help her remember?
Yes, you can help.
Lacey and Paul, my 2 pages.
Lacey's not a page.
The
Not anymore, but she was.
The captain and the dwarf. Those are the 2 guys that we sent to Krasden, I mean.
Mm-hmm.
Donald.
Donald.
Donald's the giant. Yep.
Romita. Terranungadal.
What was the orcs in Ara's name? The monk that you fought.
Oh.
You know
That was another B name because
the
he
pirate admiral.
Yeah.
He can't be useful.
He was
Hell yeah.
Jenny's ex-boyfriend, and I feel like his
bringing in
name was
Idolin.
also Bill.
It wasn't Bill.
Oh,
Bufta.
Amy smooches.
It was Bufta.
Bufta. I knew it was a B name.
Yes, because I always think Bufta D's nuts whenever I heard it.
To Lyra, to Tira, to Nitma.
There's that divination wizard that I got my armor from.
There's no way you remember his name.
There's also
I don't.
Crucible's Warforged friend that we met.
What, that dwarf blacksmith?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Rothgar. That was his name, I
Rothgar.
believe. It's up to him.
Nobody more important than that. Just those people. Nobody that maybe. is in
there's also Duncan's grandmother.
Yes. And I will write to the bitch queen.
Nobody also that maybe is in charge of an army.
I already said the Orc King, the War King, and Romita.
Your friend, your goblin dwarf friend.
Oh, Axum.
Axum.
There you go.
Poinda.
Right. That's a great
Axum,
idea.
Poinda.
Oh, the Drow Queen.
Orcums, the Drow Queen.
You guys haven't met anybody of importance throughout the course of this.
I write all of those people.
I love that we led with Idolin though.
Idolin number one. Number one with a gun.
I
Idolin.
tend to think that when you're 75 meetings into this thing, that you're meeting so many people that you can't remember every single one.
That's why I was at the first. I was like, I'm not going to help them. I'm going to make them remember their names.
Be honest, Mike. Are you happy with how many people we remember?
You did pretty well. You did pretty well. I'm a little upset you don't remember the cop that fucking saved your bacon, but
the captain who went Batman.
Stevens. There you go.
I said I didn't say his name, but I said him. I said the captain and the dwarf that are in Krasden.
Yeah.
Asking for help from people who are already in. Oh wait, never mind. They got sent back.
So Bagby right now is doing the proverbial jump on the giant war horn.
Gondor calls.
Also Housebreaker. I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Housebreaker would probably be a good one because he's in charge. He's in charge.
Yeah.
I might want to do Housebreaker.
He's in charge of the Drow, the Assassin's Guild now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Oh God, do we meet anyone else? That was a lot of people.
So you're basically
Are you
asking
besties with the Drow Queen since you helped murder her husband and stuff?
I said the Drow Queen.
Oh, you did. Okay.
Yeah, the old Rite too. I don't know if you said that.
I did. I said Tira and Lyra and Nitma and well, Tara is dead. Norm is here.
Josiah,
yes. Oh yes, of course, Joseph's girlfriend.
don't forget about my girlfriend.
I will put big hearts and I will say Joseph misses you terribly.
She's gonna be mad when she finds out what I did.
He has made no mistakes.
She just thinks you got some cool tattoos, man.
I think we actually the last time we were together, I'm pretty sure I had those. So
she probably just thought you got some dope ass tattoos.
Yeah, dope glowing tattoos.
Tiny child time.
It's Lincoln time.
Oh, we gotta call the butter god. Help us.
Of course.
Hello there,
As
Lincoln.
the butter god, do you give them your blessing?
What's on your shirt then?
Spaghetti sauce.
What you doing?
Oakland Varsity. No, Oshkosh Varsity. Sorry, Oshkosh Varsity.
What you been up to? Have you got a job yet?
No, we're doing school. Going to school, right? School day?
Did you go to school today?
Yeah.
Get school day.
Nice. Did you learn lots of things then?
Yeah, today was a school day and tomorrow is too. Which is going to be 3 of 5 possible days this week because they never go to fucking school. These kids never go to school. Ever. No, you're not. Don't be sorry, Bubba. You didn't do nothing wrong.
No, it's okay.
You got to learn stuff.
I love you.
I blame the parents.
Like trigonometry. It's
Okay,
important.
bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
You'll use it
bye-bye.
every day.
Ow.
Yeah, what'd you use tricks
house.
for today, Chad?
Say away.
He'll use the trigonometry to
say
build the
goodnight?
pizza house.
Oh, there you go.
Don't question it.
We're still on Pizza House, by the way.
Uh-huh.
Pizza House?
Like pizzas, and if it's a house made of pizza, I'm not opposed to that.
Dory.
Let me pick you up.
What was that? What's that place in Omaha? Pizza Factory or
Oh, the Amazing Pizza Machine.
The Amazing Pizza Machine.
You give me a kiss? A kiss.
All I know is that we use the Amazing Pizza Machine to make Pizza House. That's where I'm at with this.
I like Phil's message in chat too.
If the Emerald Star is now in orbit, we need to hail the redundant for air support.
They'll just come down and drop pods.
I mean, I could try. Romita told me enough about her son and his name that I could probably write a message to him. Dear Derek Togash.
Doesn't he sound hot?
I heard you
nice?
were a fearsome warrior and could potentially help us. By the way, I met your mom and dad. They are really nice and pretty cool people. Your mom is a total badass.
Cut.
So we have a situation here. I'm not sure where you are, but it would be cool if you could come help us.
Cut.
Thanks.
Cut to Derek's room on the ship, leaning back watching Netflix. Letter hits the table. The fuck? Ah! Ah! Desi!
No. Desi reads it. And she's
Why
like, what the fuck?
Who's Bagby and why is she writing to you?
I don't know. It appeared out of nowhere. I don't know. Help me.
Why did she end it with P.S. What are you wearing?
That's going to be Bagby and Derek's third fight.
Desi and Derek's?
Desi and Derek's. Sorry, Desi and Derek's third fight. You have so many end in E, the I sound, the E sound. Desi, Bagby.
Literally just two.
How dare you? It's been years. My brain doesn't work.
Desi, Bagby, Nix, Lulu, Vivian.
See? A lot. The
Getting all our multiple personalities confused with each other.
Tell me about it.
Isn't your mutants and masterminds named Kelly?
Kelly.
Yeah. Kelly Katowski.
And Dee Dee did call you Nixie.
Actually, that counts for two because it's Kelly and Nikki. All right. Are you waiting for reply letters as well?
I guess she doesn't know if they will go just to the desk or if they would reply to wherever she is.
You would know when using the stamp they return to you.
Okay, then knowing that, she would write them all, stamp them all, leave them. And
Yeah, they
leave
return
to
to the stamp.
Yeah, she would leave to head to the council chamber.
Okay. So yeah, you three all get letters from Bagby saying what's up. Ori, Duncan, and
you.
Crucible.
It says, "Hey, we found the desk that works for sending letters. The prince is meeting us in 20 minutes in the council chambers. Hopefully you're back in the Dina Guard by now, and Ori's thing didn't kill you. See you soon, maybe."
Hey, we're both those things.
Duncan and Crucible.
We're both here and not killed.
Oh.
Duncan and Crucible. Hi. Hi. Okay. Hi. Welcome back.
Well, I guess we're heading to the council chambers.
Okay, you're doing that. You, all five of you, because you're pretty fucking close to each other, meet up at the castle district almost at the same time.
Hi, guys.
Hello there.
Oh, hey, fancy seeing you here.
Ori made us walk through a giant mushroom tree, and we just showed up in another tree, right there by the academy. It's amazing. I mean, Ori did that.
So you can teleport like Norm?
I mean, I am my father's son, but not exactly like Norm. No.
Oh,
Has
that's
to be
pretty
two.
cool. Good
Has to
job.
be two big plants that I have. Well, the destination plant has to be somewhere I've seen.
Okay, well, in any case, we are short on time. Let's get into the chambers. That is awesome, don't worry. You have to tell me more about it once we have a second.
Okay.
You're allowed in. You're again. You've all been knighted at this point. You've all been considered knights of Adina Guard at this point. So you're allowed in instantaneously. When you tell them that you would like to go to the Senate chambers, the council chambers, then you are taken there. Andrew, do I have Andrew Adine ready to go?
Ooh, we've never seen his character art, I don't think.
Yeah, I think you have, haven't you? Have you guys not seen Andrew?
Seeing it.
Oh.
I'm
Maybe-
sure
maybe
we
not.
have.
I suppose when we see it, then we'll go, oh, right, that guy.
Oh, shit. Well, I had to add it, so it was, well, that just means I deleted it at some point, but...
Yeah, we've seen this guy.
Oh yeah, we've seen him. Never mind. I was wrong.
Well, we've seen him. Fuck him.
Very handsome.
He is very handsome.
I can't remember. Did he get like his arm reattached, or did he get a prosthetic?
Oh my god. OBS is having a fucking
Or wait, was it a
problem
leg that
today.
he lost?
He-
It was a knee.
Well, probably everything
I
below.
think they managed to fix his knee.
There's Andrew.
Yeah.
Right, that
Prince
guy.
Andrew.
Very nice.
He's already holding court. And really fielding questions about where the fuck he's been. You know what I mean?
Right.
I feel like somebody who's really good at public speaking should shut down all of these questions about where he's been, because that's not what's important right now.
Well, that was quite good, or you could say that all by yourself. That's exactly what they need there.
I know, but like when Bagby says it, people pay attention.
Well, it's because she's, an actual representative and all.
Yeah.
Should be noted, you guys didn't see Bo on the way in.
Did not?
No.
Wonder where Bo is. He said he was coming here.
Okay. This is annoying. Norm holds up his hands to his mouth. Hey, casting thaumaturgy. Shut the fuck up!
Hey, that works. I wish I had that spell.
That works.
Everybody gets quiet. Whoa. That was loud.
Nice.
Thank you, good sir. And, the Knights of Adina God.
Oh, hey, how are you now?
These are the fine people. These fine knights up here. He starts walking toward you. Have made me aware of this. Now, their judgment is not in question. These people have done more for the city than any of us, at least in recent memory. Yes, I was gone, and yes, I will answer those questions, but not today. We are in need. He looks down at you, Bagby.
Oh, I made it. Okay.
Yeah, you're all there at the same time. You missed that part. We are in need of a full evacuation. Whew. Of a full evacuation of Adina God. That lights the room on fire again.
What? It's not possible. No one can do that. It's too many people.
Watermelon, watermelon, watermelon.
Please!
Too much. He's asking too much. Too much.
Kill the goblin.
Wow, got racist in here quick. And that was your decision to make. I didn't have anything to do with that. There's 3 people that move away from that guy real quick. Oh, I ain't got nothing to do with that.
Hey, real quick, Mike. How long ago did it open last time?
It was just about 18 years, not quite.
Okay.
So everyone in this room probably would have been alive, but the senators.
Yeah, and I'm sorry. I'm sure you addressed this earlier in the campaign. Was there like some sort of memory thing to make people forget? for the most part.
The curse that worked like a virus that made people forget.
Okay, that affected because the prince said he remembered what happened.
He did.
Last time.
He did.
So that's why it made me question that.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Now we remember the disappearances, the deaths from 18 years ago. This is related. And this is Adenian secrets. On my life, on my name. This will be done today. Somebody in this back speaks up. We cannot guarantee people will leave. I understand that. But we will try. Do we have a plan? Glancing back up at you five. Seeing as all of you have decided not to look at me in the eye.
The best
part of waking up?
Best possible bet I can think of is going to First Stone, and you'll have to lodge as many as you can in the military's tents. They need to get out of the city. They don't have to go a long ways.
At this point, a page comes running in and hits a small bell, and it starts ringing a small bell in the corner of the room. This is an emergency message thing. You're only allowed to do in very certain cases, which is clearly dictated by a fucking sign right next to it. This is not the time, Paige. Sir, Hurricane. I'm sorry. Hey, Barra. There's a hurricane. It came out of nowhere. It's gonna hit the city.
Agby's gonna kind of tug on Duncan's vest.
Did you write my grans?
Maybe. I was asking for help.
That's how she helps.
I might have made a mistake.
I lean into Duncan. You're both fucked.
Thanks, Joe. Thanks.
Now it's time. Now we have a reason. Go. There's a bit of a rabble, and
what?
Go! And he starts marching. Everyone starts moving. You five, walk with me now. I am sorry for leaving. I did not intend it for it to be forever.
That's fine. We just want you to be happy, Andy.
Andrew Adine, Prince Adine. Come on, man. They're all right here.
I mean, I'm pretty sure all five of us have thought about just leaving and opening a pancake shop.
You like pancakes?
We're thinking about the pancake shop, too. I was thinking about it.
He motions you over to a corner while everyone's running. All right. I will do my best to evacuate the city. What are you doing?
Well, I just wrote a lot of letters, the speedy kind that I sent you, to all of our allies that we have made over the past few months. We have a magical lock handle latch thing that can lock the door to the vault. But really, it's going to come down to us probably having to kick the crap out of Adris Teague, and his daughter Jenny, most likely.
Can you show us where the vault actually opens? Like, precisely?
Absolutely. It's old secret.
I'd like to be there.
Very well.
And I think with all those assembled forces, we should be able to hand. I know that Teague is crafty and all that, but I think since it's just a few people we got to stop and not some huge army, we should be able to handle this.
That we know of.
Don't forget what Crucible's God said, though. There's guardians inside the vault.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, this is known. It's unclear as to what is in there, but there's stories of the 4 layers of the vault, each wildly different than the next.
We killed an angel yesterday, so we'll have to just play it by ear, I guess.
I am going to nod like I can just agree that that's a thing.
We blew it up.
Wow.
Anyway.
Okay. Well, front gate. And with everyone marching out, best of luck to you.
One more thing, Prince.
Yes.
I don't know exactly what Bagby said in the letter, but did she mention anything about the Elf King?
Elf King? No.
You're familiar with who he is, though?
I don't know who currently sits upon the throne, no.
I'll refrain from saying his name. That is not a great idea for me to do that too often.
Can one of us say his name?
Sure.
Or is it like, I read a book once where if you said this guy's name, it was something close to like Voldemort, then his followers would show up.
I don't think that's the case, but I know I've spoken to him when I said it.
Unless you find something.
I read this other book. Well, it was really more like a picture book, really, where you weren't supposed to say
Guys,
the
the prince is busy.
His name's Tayanel.
And the reason I bring him up...
The Elder?
The reason I bring him up is from the sounds of it. There's no really easy way to say this. He plans to invade the capital.
Well, then it will do him no good if we are not here.
That's why I wanted to get everyone out at first. And you've been honest with me, so I'll be honest with you. I might not be on your side when that happens. Whether I have a choice in that matter or not, I don't know.
Well, we'll cross that bridge when we get there.
Yeah.
Best of luck to all of you.
You as well.
as well.
He walks away.
So the front gate, is that also where where it's unlocked as well? I mean, that's where it opens, but that's where you unlock it as well.
He told you to meet him at the. He said the front gate in an answer to what he said.
Right. So it's not like it has to be unlocked a different place and then it just opens at the front gate. Because if we could intercept. You see where I'm going? Is there any way we can stop it from opening altogether? If we find him first?
Well, you may not want to consider this, but Jenny's the key, right?
But I'm sure there's a process there. I mean,
it's awfully difficult to open a lock that's been cut in half with a big ass spear. Or, I mean, open a lock with a key that's been cut in half.
Okay, that's a bit nice. I understand where you're going.
I've sort of been thinking that might be the end game anyway.
Right.
Because the lock needed. Remember, they needed a soul. And the point was to have Jenny and put her up for adoption so they could find her when they needed her, but not necessarily care about her.
Right.
That sounds to me like she is supposed to die to open it. And that might be one last lie that Adris hasn't shared with her yet.
I think we gotta kind of talk her out of this, or we have to find another way to block them, either by getting there first and ensuring they can't open it, or
they're gonna have to die, both of them.
Or Adris will have to die, and we'll have to potentially defend the thing against an elf army.
Right.
Because I'm sure Tanel has his own. If he's coming here, it's got to be because, right?
I was under the impression that he'd be coming afterwards.
After the chaos, to just sweep in and take over, right?
Not really interested in fighting the Guardians.
One more thing. We've got one more day until this thing happens. Are we staying in the city for when it happens?
We have to be on the outside.
Do we?
The entrance is at the front gate of the city, so we should probably be on the outside of the city waiting to go in the front gate when it opens.
And if
That
we
means we
assume
have to
that
find somewhere else to sleep.
Camping!
right. And if we assume that that's also where you open the gate, that's where we'll need to be to try to stop Adris.
Anyone see Bo?
No.
I hadn't seen him. I was wondering where he was.
Where are we right now? Are we still just standing in that hallway talking to each other?
I assume, yeah, you're still in your castle.
Yeah.
Walk back to the library with me. I'll write Bo a letter if we don't see him on the way out.
Okay.
Because I also have the idea of maybe writing a letter to Jenny and telling her what we know. Has your dad actually told you how this lock opens? Has he told you why you were even born? If we can start sowing some seeds of doubt in Jenny's mind, maybe that will turn the tides.
I think that's definitely worth a shot. But I wouldn't be too surprised if it didn't work.
I won't either, but...
That was some pretty nasty magic in his house. And if he's already hit her with that, she'll just do whatever he says.
Right, here we go.
To the library again.
Clear the way! Clear the way!
Oh yeah, we were
Move.
just there earlier. Did
through.
anybody tell you?
Move. I'm just pushing people aside.
All right. It takes a little bit, but you get back to the library. On your way, you can see that you can tell that the word of the evacuation is getting around town already, which is flying in the face of normally what happens when a big storm comes in from the sea. They're told to hunker down, right?
Duncan, your grandma doesn't really have that whole subtlety thing down.
No, she's never been known for that so much.
No, she's more of like If the only tool you've got is a hammer, the world looks like nails. You know what I mean?
Right.
And she's got a big fucking hammer, dude.
Do we know when that storm's going to hit?
It looks like it's going to hit early morning before sunup.
Hey, I'm sorry. Is tomorrow the day that it's supposed to open?
Yeah.
Or do we still have another day?
Yep. The next day.
No, today's the second day. Tomorrow's the third.
We don't know what time it's opening.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
We got to deal with a day full of hurricane, too. That'll be fun. All right. So, yeah, we head to library, right? Is that still where we're going?
Mm-hmm.
All right, you're there.
Okay, I run up to the office to first write a letter to Bo. Yo, Bo, where you at, bro? We're at the library in Adris's old office. I don't know if you actually know where that is, but that's where we are. Didn't see you at the Castle District. Hope you're okay. You can write on this and send it back to me. Stamp. Put it in the desk. Then I write a more serious letter to Jenny. Dear Jenny, I want to try one last time to convince you to not do or not go along with your dad's plan. There are things that I don't know if he's been totally honest with you about or told you about. Your connection to the city, the reasons why you feel sick when you come here. Has he told you why you were born? It's not because he and Genevieve loved each other so much, which I'm sure that they did, but in order to open the vault, they need a key. And that key needed to be a soul. And their original plan was to have a child and give it up for adoption for a soul that they could find later and use.
Thank you for
Why are
taking
you
up chat
shaking
for
your
this.
head?
No, for what Phil's doing. I'm mad at him.
It's not because of you. It's because of Philip.
Oh, okay.
It's Phil. I'm just
Okay.
mad at what Phil's doing. He's decided to take up all of chat for a fucking joke.
Oh. You were never intended to be raised by either of them. And even though you were, it still seems, at least from an outsider's perspective, that your father still plans to use you to enter this vault. Are you sure you know the full plan? We just want to help. We don't want to hurt you. We don't want any blood to be shed. Bagby.
Gaylor Duncan says hello.
P.S. Duncan says hi. He misses you. And I stamp it and I send it away. That is probably a shot in the barrel, but we'll see how it works.
A few minutes pass. You get a response from young Jenny. Bagby, hey. Good to hear from you. Though stuff's, like, weird. Like, real weird. Yeah, I know. Dad's lied to me a lot, but not for a while now. He asked me if we wanted to go through with this. And I said yes, not him. I heard you guys are evacuating the city. Good job.
How did she hear that this fast? They're already here.
Bagby whispers ominously while reading this letter out loud.
As if they're on a phone call and they can't hear.
Covers up the note. They're already here.
The letter came from somewhere in the house.
By the way, when I had detect magic up, I didn't detect magic anywhere else in this room, did I?
No, but I always do like radial with that in my head to not fuck you over, and there isn't any.
I'm now checking behind all the curtains.
There's no curtains. You're underground. I want you to know we don't want anyone to get hurt. Least of all you guys. But I want my mom. Love you, Jenny.
Oh, did it work?
I read it out loud as,
right.
Yeah.
Well, I might do the same in her position.
So I suppose we've got to decide right now.
I wish we knew if there was a way to open the box without the Baphomet getting out. If we could just get Genevieve out.
Well, that's their plan to begin with. It's just not going to work.
He hasn't told us the plan, aside from we're getting Genevieve out. We don't actually
He told
know.
us in the Elf Queen's castle that's what he wanted, or his illusion told us that.
Do you
not,
really
like,
think that's
details.
what he's doing?
I tend to believe it. He loved her. Jenny's never met her. He just, I mean, if his story is true and he's been under mind control of Duma for 3 years, then he just got his mind and memories back and wants his wife back. Jenny wants the mom she's never known.
And he's willing to kill countless people and bring a literal demon god into the world for that? Because he's lonely?
He seemed to legitimately believe he could do it without Baphomet getting out.
Do you have a theory, Joe? Something different than that?
Not a fully formed one.
Put on your tinfoil hat. You know the rules.
It just doesn't, tinfoil hat in the last couple episodes. It just doesn't. He appears to be so rational in everything he's done, even the things that are horrible. There's a sense of logic to him, and I just don't. That last leap, where you're willing to damn the world just for yourself, really. Maybe he says he's doing it for Genevieve, but or Jenny.
What if he doesn't plan on also staying outside? What if the thing he hasn't told Jenny is that his plan is to replace Genevieve in the box?
Like they'd switch?
Mm-hmm. Like, I read this book once about the treasure hunter, and there was like an egg on a pedestal, and he put something that weighed the same as the egg when he took it off. It's like that kind of speedy switcheroo where replacing
but I
one
read
for
that
the
that
other.
didn't didn't actually work.
It didn't actually work in the story, but the theory behind it, the idea behind it of replacing a thing of equal value before the big scary thing can get out.
I read that one too, and how in the world, such a smart guy, how dense can he be that he thought that a bag of sand was going to have the same weight and density as a golden idol?
I mean, there are plot holes for sure, but that's literature. What we're talking about here is a genius man. We cannot deny that Adris is a genius at what he can do.
I think he's got a bit of hubris to him, though. I think he might be making the same Gerstern mistake.
Exactly. I think if he's truly driven by this love for Genevieve, he's also probably driven by this guilt for leaving her there for so long, or not fighting harder to keep her out, or guilt for all of the horrible things he's done and the bad father that he was. So in his mind, he may think that the best thing he can do for Jenny is to let her have her mom. And sacrifice himself.
I don't know why I thought of this, but something you said, Bagby, made me think of this. Can you be possessed by a demon?
I think so. Do you think Adris is possessed by Baphomet?
Wouldn't that kind of explain what he's doing and why he's so powerful? Wasn't he just a professor?
I mean, you can get pretty powerful and still be a teacher. I don't know.
His powers and knowledge were such that the original Rite went to him for help. That was before any of this happened.
I'm getting us off track. Never mind.
No, I mean,
we should probably head to the front gate, though. Maybe talk more on the way, right?
We can talk at camp.
Oh, we should probably buy some. Do we have sleeping gear still?
When was the last time you guys were not in a city?
Yet?
No, I have not heard back from Bo yet.
Yeah, he did. Here we go.
Oh, there it is. Okay, good. Yes, I have camping gear.
Okay. Here's first off, the message is not written in ink. It appears to be written in mustard. Sorry.
That's a hot dog stand.
Sorry, didn't have a pin.
Gross. It's literally dripping all over.
They kicked me out of the castle district. And then I saw everybody getting all up in arms. And I thought something bad was coming. I had a feeling in my gut. Also my knees. Which meant a storm was coming. And sure as shit, one is. I went to the lighthouse, Adris' lighthouse. Take a good look. Is Duncan's grandma mad at us? Because there's a tsunami coming. All the water's evacuated down about 12 feet from the shore.
Grands.
As soon as I read that, I immediately start writing another letter. Okay, Umberly, Lady Umberly, greatest of all sea gods.
Oh, we need a prayer. Before it gets going.
Yeah, let's do a prayer.
Not to put any pressure on you, but this prayer might have to be a doozy.
Tsunami is just a slight bit of overkill. The hurricane...
In that it will kill us over and over again.
Yeah, in that it will kill everyone. The hurricane is enough and people are evacuating. Thank you so much for your help. Duncan really appreciates you and misses you. He promises to visit as soon as the world is safe again. Love, Bagby. Stamp. Send off a prayer.
Let's get a good prayer real quick.
Right. Lady Umberly, Grands, I know you're just trying to help, but this might not be the best way to do it. I just want you to know how much I love you for giving life to me mum and for her then to give life to me. But I'd ask that you not take everyone else's life just because Bagby wrote you a letter, because that seems a bit extreme. So let me tell you this then. Please forgive us our failures. Please guide us in times of trouble. And twist, please, Grands, twist fate in our favor. I love you.
I wrote all that down and also sent it.
After sending it, within seconds, Duncan, you hear in your head, "Baby, mean got this."
Oh no! Oh no!
I think that worked.
Well, Captain, certainly a nice city you got there. I suggest you go down with it.
What's the tallest building in this city?
The castle.
Oh God.
Well then.
If you're all unaware how tsunamis work, first the water leaves, and then it comes back.
Comes on back. I feel like at least the Krasden people would all have an idea of it anyway.
Yeah, they don't happen often. Well, and actually, I think Adina Guardians would also be somewhat aware. You know, it leaves because you're borderline tropical in the south. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Bagby, maybe you should send a quick letter to the prince, and then maybe we should go get to high ground.
Dear Andy, there's a tsunami. Fair warning.
Perception, everybody.
Get high ground. Okay, bye. Send.
23.
Perception.
Not Bagby. Not Bagby. She's busy.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm writing.
That's the wrong one.
I'm gonna use a bit of luck here.
Oh fuck.
16. Take it.
Should have taken your first one, Joe.
Yeah.
What was it? What's Joe's?
I did very well. I managed to get a 2.
Nice.
Which is a 1.
Ori, yours is Nat?
No, I was confused as what we were doing.
Perception.
We're rolling persuasion.
Perception. Why would it be persuasion?
I hit persuasion.
I asked perception, and then you said no persuasion.
I didn't. I absolutely didn't say that.
Didn't hear him say that, but just
Okay.
You need to take the wig out of your ears.
I said, "Oops, I hit persuasion."
Oh,
Maybe
that's where I got confused. Okay, it's a 23.
Duncan, you think you hear something. Ori and Crucible, maybe you're standing closer to the door or something, but you can hear emergency bells ringing throughout the city, like above you. Keep in mind you're way underground, but above you. You get a letter back from Prince Adine. I know.
Imagine the fisherman would be used to seeing, oh, the water went down 12 feet, which means it's going to come back 12 feet high.
My thought process was, if he's walking towards the front gate, that's exact opposite away from the water. So
Yeah. Yep. And at this point, the water might very well reach first stone. But the also Krasden. But they are... Krasden is directly under those cliffs. They can just evacuate up the hill.
Dear Lyra, Umberly's sending a tsunami to help. Probably gonna hit Krasden.
It's not my fault. I didn't.
It's not
me.
Duncan's fault.
It wasn't me.
It wasn't Duncan. It was 100% me who asked Umberly for help. Also, probably run. Run, please. Run. Okay, bye.
It's not your fault either. A tsunami isn't helping.
Where's Lyra? I need Lyra. Where's Lyra? God damn it, where's Lyra? Bourdain. Oh, that's in the other campaign. It keeps putting me at the top. This is so fucking annoying. I hate it. Lyra, there's my buff girl. You get back, kicking your ass anyway. There we go. That's it.
Right, so inland then.
Right, I'm gonna look up drowning rules. Hang on.
All right, did you see any big trees or anything like that outside of the Dana Guard? By the entrance, do you remember anything over there? We could just, walk into one tree and come out a different tree.
I mean, there are some trees out there. It's mostly a plain, but the primary issue is, I can do that tomorrow.
Right.
If you get a long rest.
All right, let's go then.
Okay, so you all just evacuate the city? Is that your plan?
Did we leave
I
anything
believe so.
back at our place that we need?
Let's get Bo and Herschel and get the fuck out.
Herschel's a ghost.
Yeah,
I think he'll be fine.
He's
You
about
don't know
to...
what happens to ghosts when they get wet.
He's a ghost. He's fine. Okay? He'll eat some fish. It'll be fine.
What's he gonna do? Die? Come on.
He's going to double die. I will say that little Bob is still in there. But the...
There's Bob. I knew there was
Oh,
a Bob.
yeah, can't forget about Bob.
Bad.
And I just feel like Herschel would be hurt if we didn't at least warn him.
Who cares? All right, so
whatever
you
we need
help
there.
people, you get to the front. There's a point I want to get to tonight.
Yep.
Right,
We're trying to get there, okay?
getting there. We're there.
You're out. How far away do you move? The city's actually evacuating pretty well. With the news of tsunami being spread around, the people aren't, hanging out.
And they probably go into some type of practice, mode of evacuation or something like that. They probably,
Go bags only.
It's real now.
Go bags only, yeah.
Right.
Well, I suppose if we're getting outside the city and looking for a place to camp out until it is time, we'd be looking for high ground, which I'm sure everyone else would too. You're muted.
No, I haven't said anything yet,
Oh.
but thank you. I was waiting for you to finish. We also haven't considered the possibility that maybe Lady Umberly is just preparing the tsunami, but she has total and complete control over water. She could just put it back.
She might be. That's true. If she just wanted to get everyone out of there, that was the most efficient way. But she's also, Lady Umberly.
A hammer and the world is made of nails.
Just, Right. So, how far inland does the city get before?
Not far. I mean, the
entrance is what? From
the entrance is probably a little under 3 miles from the shore. Yeah, the Adina guard's packed in there pretty tight. You know what I mean?
Tell you what, hey, Dad. By the way, that everything is a nail thing was probably made the most sense of anything you ever said.
I'm feeling weirdly conscious lately.
I think we should see what happens here with the water. We don't want to get too far off, but if the water is definitely coming in, there a chance you could just take us back to your place and then we come back in the morning?
No, I don't have that much. And if I go back, which I don't want to.
Okay.
I don't want to go back, Ori. I can help in other ways.
Okay, well, like just anywhere that's, safer than right here.
What's happening?
What's while we evacuated the city?
I understand that, Ori.
I would like to look around for a null.
Okay.
Mm. 16.
You do not see an all. You do not see any other norms floating around.
Okay.
We can't stay here. If that thing actually comes all the way through, it could get up to, another 4 or 5 miles from right here, from the opening. We got to go.
Yeah, I would keep moving until we can't keep moving.
I'm not I'm not moving, Ori. Good luck.
What do you mean you're not moving?
I will stay here, on the exterior of the city.
Are you sure?
I'm
feeling okay, Norm?
sure. Yes, Duncan. I'm feeling much better.
Detect magic.
There's nothing to detect. It's your dad.
Why are you acting differently? Why are you talking different?
That's why I'm not moving away. I believe I'm coalescing.
You're coalescing. You're coming back together. What does that mean?
I don't know.
Okay. Oh, go ahead, sorry.
Yes, I do. Yes, I do know. We were split when we messed up the portal between worlds. I know where we got the idea for that. We stole it from the dwarves.
Don't stop now. Keep going.
The portal Tayanel punished us for.
Right?
We simply copied the spell of the vault. The vault is coming together. Why is the vault coming together?
Tanel have a way to portal down there? Is he putting it together ahead of time?
Gadris is probably the one doing it.
Vault is unlocking. That's why we're here. Is that what you mean?
I'm close to the source, yes. Ori, I believe I am almost Normanol.
If it's coming together, I don't think we can leave. I think we have to watch this gate.
What happens if a tsunami goes in the vault?
Planes of existence. It touches planes of existence. I don't know.
So if it opens with all that water coming in, that water's going to go somewhere then.
Hi. He sits down. And I'm gonna watch.
You know, if you don't mind, I might sit there and watch as well.
Hey.
Yeah, me too. I think your grandma might have the right idea.
Right.
I also sit down. I don't say anything though.
You getting wet fruit out of your box?
Waffles? Anyone?
Oh, Jesus. No.
Oh!
Nobody wants your soggy waffles.
Like those wet sandwiches.
What? It's quite good. It's
We had this-
moist.
Serene moment of realization where all of us just kind of sit on this tiny, like, knob of a hillside. And then Duncan pulls out a soggy waffle.
Do you sleep tonight? Do you go for a long rest?
I think we would take
Set up camp,
Yeah.
take turns.
Yeah, probably take turns.
Two people on,
Somebody don't
the
want-
rest sleeping.
I will let you all have a long rest. You see the water from where you're at. You see the water start to come through the city, along with you and a lot of the guard that have stayed near the entrance. Start to flow through the city. How close to the gate were you?
Wherever Norm stopped. I mean, we didn't.
He would have stopped pretty close, maybe 100 yards or something.
That's what I was thinking.
Slightly uphill, just slightly. As the water comes, he stands up. Everyone around you starts to stand up as the water starts to leak through the city. You immediately see people coming through the city that stayed behind. Carried by fish. And being planted nearby on the dry land.
Thanks, Grands. Thanks.
Occasionally you can hear the yells of somebody being dragged under. But a lot of people are being saved.
Can only do so much.
very quickly the water starts to pull away. Sun's starting to come up. When the water is maybe 50 feet downhill. Roll perception, everybody.
Natural 20, 24. Bow, bow.
Glad we didn't have combat tonight, because I'm rolling like shit. I got an 8.
12.
Anybody over 18 is going to be able to see this. Okay? Because there's a lot going on. There's like fucking water and drowned things and parts of the city coming out because of the water, and like there's a lot going on.
Right.
As the water starts to descend, 2 ropes drop from the wall above the gate. As 2 people start to descend, rappel from above the wall above. Guess what 2 people those are?
Idris and Jenny.
Idris and Jenny.
I was gonna go Mario and Luigi.
Oh, that would have been a good guess too.
That was my second guess.
Idris runs a few feet forward with ankle-high water, and all of a sudden it appears as if a bunch more water shows up.
I got a 12, so I'm not seeing this.
You would see the bunch
just
more
letting you all
water.
know.
You would see the bunch more water, Duncan, for sure.
And I would. Oh, crap baskets, it's them.
I feel like I would run forward.
I'll
as soon
start
as-
sprinting as soon
Yeah.
as Rory says it
Yeah.
towards that water.
Do I have the?
We're going then.
Can I walk on water?
I don't know, Jesus,
Throw
can you?
If you want.
Or we could go dolphin cavalry.
I'm looking for wooden objects to hold on to.
Well, that's pretty presumptuous of you there, cowboy.
I'm just saying, as this water rises, I don't.
Yeah.
As I'm
Yeah, but
moving,
you don't have to breathe.
as I'm moving forward, I pop a cork out of one of my water skins, and I look back at Crucible, and I yell "float!" and I throw the cork at him. I don't need to hit him so much. I just needed to have the cork.
Oh, Crucible, you officially float on water.
That is pretty awesome. Thank you very much there, Duncan.
You have something to
can
say.
walk on water.
You can run on water?
Yes, I can.
Okay. As soon as Jenny stops in front of the... you would all be moving forward at this point, but as soon as Jenny stops in front of the gate, as soon as she crosses the threshold, an earthquake happens. And the city starts to turn. You can see the walls spinning. It's not spinning quickly.
Crucible, as you approach the water, you realize that you actually can walk on it.
Well, the water that got put forward is illusionary, which you would have run into at this point.
Interesting.
It's
Very
not
well.
real.
Duncan, I'm not so much floating in this.
Apparently, it's not real.
Well, the float spell should be, kind of helpful since there's an earthquake.
You
I'd
guys
still be
would,
spreading.
you would feel the shake. I need everyone to roll athletics due to the shake of the world.
There we go. 29. Natural 20 for me.
I'm just going to ask if acrobatics would also be acceptable.
Sure. Acrobatics is also acceptable.
Gives me a slightly better chance of not falling on my arse. 14.
Can I just grab Ori and Crucible and just keep running?
No.
Can I grab Ori?
Yes, you can grab your boyfriend. Bagby.
Yes.
Did you roll athletics?
No, I did not. Sorry.
I understand.
Said acrobatics is
House guest,
also
right?
acceptable.
Acrobatics then, because 11.
Wow. Yes, the shaking is rough. You're still able to run on the water, Bagby. We'll let you know that. It slows you down, except for Joe, who's determined. Joe, where are you
Joe.
running to?
I'm running right where Jenny was.
Okay. Adris jumps out of the illusion and tries to tackle you.
I'm going to use Polearm Master and fucking stab at him when he comes in range.
Okay.
Because he's entering my threat.
That's fine.
Oh, okay, you're dropping me now. That's cool.
Yep. Good luck. Oop, I'm sorry, I rolled damage first.
I mean, you're going to hit him. I'll tell you
19 to hit.
that. I assume that's a hit.
Okay. I
Yes,
actually
that's a
rolled a
hit.
1 for damage, which means I get a reroll. So he takes 10 damage, and he stops in his tracks. Which, I mean, I guess also stops me, too.
Now, I will say he has no weapons on him. He just was jumping at you.
Sure, well, I just impaled him.
Yeah, I know. The city starts to rise in front of you guys. The walls are continuing to spin.
Shite.
Except for the exterior wall. The exterior wall is staying ground level.
I pull my spear out of his stomach, I'm assuming. Take a step forward and then just clock him in the face with a plate metal covered fist.
I guess roll to hit again.
Going for non-lethal damage here, basically.
Just go ahead and roll damage. I mean,
It's just 6 damage.
he has no
training.
AC.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just trying to just clock him right in the fucking face. 6 damage is what it would be.
Okay. Ow! Fuck!
Where's Jenny at this moment? What's she doing?
Still standing at the gate. She's sort of arms spread out, still standing there as light from around the gate is starting to hit her.
I start to gather my power up.
Mm-hmm.
I will roll first. I will roll wild magic as I begin to pull all of the energy together. Wild magic. Wild magic's fine. It's 20, so nothing happens there. I shout, "Wave!" And from inside the gate, a tidal wave comes and smashes into Jenny, pushing her towards us.
Does she need to roll something?
Dex save of 17.
What's her fucking dex? That is a 16.
All right, she does not pass that save then. So she's going to take some bludgeoning damage, but she is knocked prone and she's knocked back 30 feet from where she was.
Mm-hmm.
So damage wise, she takes 20 damage.
20 damage. Okay.
Nobody's gonna jump in with me and Adris. I'm gonna try to grapple him next and knock him to the ground and throw a hand over his mouth as I'm doing it.
I would suppose he would get a reaction before you could.
Yeah,
just do another thing.
He's definitely has a chance to do something here.
He would, seeing what happened with Jenny, start trying to move that way, like crawling, going that way.
Oh well, I would just put a knee on his back, and I mean, I don't think he's really gonna be able to stop me if he's crawling.
No, he's
magic.
I keep running towards Jenny.
Me too.
I was standing by. Now that I have stood up from Joe dropping me, I would use a detect magic to make sure that what Joe currently has his knee on is in fact Adris and not an illusion.
It is not an illusion. That is Adris Teague.
Then I head over to aid Joe.
Adris just says, "Is she okay? Is she okay?"
I clap my hand over his mouth, and then I like lean down and say, "No talking."
I'd look over. She's fine. I think Duncan just wanted to get her away from the gate.
Jenny kind of stands up. Bagby, go ahead.
I'm just running up.
Mm-hmm. You would be at Jenny at this point, or if you would like to be.
Are you okay?
She pushes you. Yes, fuck you! And she pushes you.
Oh, come on now. I didn't cast a tidal wave at you.
No, but he did. And
That
she
was
points
me.
directly
That
at
was me.
Duncan.
I'll let you do that, Jenny.
Watching what they're doing, I decide to heal the 10 points of damage to Adris's stomach. I am not healing the punch to the face, though.
He deserves it. He deserves both of those things, but that's nice of you to heal him.
Yeah, well, I don't want him to bleed out.
Is the city still turning?
Yes, it's still rising, but it is already a couple 100 feet above you.
Listen,
And it's continuing to move. Go ahead, Bagby.
we need to just sit down and talk about this before we go in there. We need to understand what the full plan is.
That's fine. Jenny's yelling, that's fucking fine. That's fucking fine. Duncan, I'm gonna whip your fucking ass. That hit me right in both boobs, you son of a bitch.
It was a tidal wave. It kind of hit you everywhere.
Yeah, but it hurts a lot.
I'm sorry about that.
Feel it more there. Like, we don't expect you to understand, but it's like any amount of pressure feels like it's more so there.
Can we figure this out first then? You can
Yes.
be mad at me later.
I would look down at Adris. Did this happen just because it was going to happen, or did you do this?
I'm not letting him talk, Ori. Ask Jenny the questions.
Right, okay. So I start waltzing over towards Jenny. Hey, Jenny. How are you now?
Feeling knifey. She's holding both knives and pacing.
Yep. I can see that. So, did you guys do this, or did this just happen?
It was the plan. The flood wasn't the plan. I don't know what was up with that, but that was the plan.
That was me, Grands. Just don't worry about that. We're talking about the
That's 2, Duncan!
In fairness, I wrote his grandmother, so that's probably more 1 and 1.
Okay, that's 1 on you and 2 on him.
I think what Ori is asking is did your dad control the timing and opening of this vault, or was that coincidental?
Well, yeah, that was the plan. We show up now. We have you guys... How did you even fucking know?
Know what?
When?
You know, there was gods and things involved, so...
We're friends with some pretty influential people.
You have your sources, we have ours. Apparently, you knew that we were evacuating the city somehow.
When they were up on the... Yep.
We've been camping up there for 3 fucking days!
Okay, well, I was trying to be like all coy and cool about it, but I mean, that works too.
How did you know it was opening today?
We were finished doing the final rites on the spells. We're gonna...
Okay, so you are the ones who are open to the vault.
Yes!
With spells. Okay.
What the...
I thought that was pretty clear as well. So,
I'm just clarifying.
Okay, that's -1 to Duncan.
Okay, there might be a second bad guy involved in this, so we're trying to, limit who is bad.
Oh, you think I'm the... Oh, Bagby! Oh, Bagby!
Oh, Jenny, you ran off without telling us the full plan and not really giving us any kind of indication other than, hey, we're going to open the box that holds a giant demon.
This is what Dad was talking about. You guys don't trust anything. The Rite can't be fucking trusted.
When there's a box with a demon in it, we get a little testy.
There's a plan for that.
And that would be?
The Prince Adine is starting to join the discussion with many guards.
Sup, Andy?
Crucible, anything to say here?
I'm enjoying the show. I'm
like
not
to
getting
watch.
in between in this cat fight.
the crazy teenager and then Duncan and Bagby.
Right.
They're under Prince Adine's yelling, they're under arrest! They're under arrest! Don't I'm the prince! Don't Bagby, come on, don't shush.
Shush.
Give us a minute.
we all just, settle down just for a moment. We just... Okay, Jenny, tell us the plan.
Well, the plan right now is we need to get in there and close the door. Because as soon as it finishes, the forge will start.
You've already set in motion the door opening.
Yeah! She's pointing at the front.
It's the vault door, yes.
I was
There are 4 layers
to the box.
We found a thing way up north. There are 4 layers to the vault. The first layer, every layer is an entry to a different plane. The first layer is the fire plane. And the dwarves really put a fucking thing in there. So we run in, we shut the door. That's the plan.
What happens if we don't shut the door?
Well, it's building them. The Guardians.
So the Guardians come out if we don't shut the door?
That's unclear. Dad said that was unclear.
Shite.
Well, I say we're going with you, and you can explain the plan as we go.
So I'm not under arrest?
Joe, Crucible, fix Adris. We're going in.
Babby, just say yes, so that I can say fuck the Adenians.
Are you all out of your mind?
Probably.
Joe, be cool.
There's Guardians, Joe. They will come out if we don't shut the door. It's already.
I look over at the Athenian guards. Do they have cuffs?
Well, yeah.
Shackles?
Yeah.
You, guards. Bring those shackles over here.
Well, that's not a bad idea.
And I let him cuff him, and then I take a piece of cloth and tie it around his mouth.
What the fuck are you doing, Joe?
I think I get it. We're making them fix this. Is that what's going on? I'm really confused too, but that seems like that's what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
In case everybody forgot, this man right here has the capability of completely fucking with our heads. So no, he doesn't get to talk, Jenny. And no, he doesn't get his hands free. Because you talk about being trustworthy. Well, you guys have not been very fucking trustworthy.
Got a point, Jenny.
That's fair!
I healed him. He's fine. Well, let's go. And I'm marching behind him. I'm not being rough with him or anything, but I'm just behind him.
He's grunting at you and looking at you as you're walking with him.
Yes, I'm sure you have something very important to say, Idris. As I keep walking.
Roll insight.
I'm good at that.
That's a no.
Oh, well, 17, actually.
Well, that's not
pretty
bad.
good for me.
He looks remarkably worried as you're walking forward.
Fine! I lower the thing down with my spear, like right by him. What?
Bagby, make us invisible or we're gonna fucking die! Put it back up, I don't care!
Okay. I cast Pass Without a Trace.
As the light in the doorway starts to fade, you see 20-foot golems starting to walk in multiple files, starting to walk towards the door. From a hallway underground that did not fucking exist previously. 4 deep. Like four rows.
Guardians, I did not expect that many guardians were that big. They're big.
Why aren't we closing the door from the outside? I mean, I get you want
We
to...
can't! We fucking can't! You can't! You have to go inside! He said we didn't know what they were!
You two are idiots. You know that? You say that we can't be trusted.
We're doing our best, okay? Behind you, you hear Andrew, rank and file phalanx!
Yeah.
And we sneak in
Everybody roll stealth.
with a +10. Oh, I'm so glad.
Oh, dirty 20.
22.
21
Good.
19.
with a plus 13. 21.
Anybody doing bad? Joe?
I got a dirty 20.
All right. Yes, you all get low quick. Do you continue to move forward?
Oh,
Yes.
that's what your eyes look like up close.
Yeah,
They all got low.
they're
Right. I'm moving forward then.
Jenny is like holding on to your back, one of your backpacks, like gripping one of your backpacks, Bagby.
Don't steal anything.
She looks like she's about to shit herself.
Now step inside.
They
Close this thing.
They get right up to the edge and stop.
What Like the edge of the wall.
Like the interior edge of the door.
As long as they don't know someone's in here, I don't think they'll break the plane. I don't know how I know that. I'm just making that up right now.
Hey, Duncan.
Right, what?
Shut the fuck up. Moving in past them, there are 3 deep, and you can see occasionally more are coming. An entire row is coming still. There's light from within. Let me get rid of all this. You move in past the originals. Occasionally more pass you. When it opens up. Into a massive dwarven forge with massive machines building these creatures. Thank you very much for watching. Have an excellent evening. We'll be back next week. They're in the vault! Are you kidding me? They're in the vault!
It's the end game, folks.
Joe's grumpy.
That dungeon, it has 4 parts.
We'll be back tomorrow and Sunday and Tuesday, and I gotta pee. Good night.
Good night.